Hey, we back, bro. Welcome back to another video. I told y'all we gonna come back, man. Look, I'm back. I know I said in the last video I wasn't gonna do this to y'all again. I apologize. Life took some turns. I had to handle some stuff. But I'm back now. I'm back for the long haul. I'm here to stay. So you already know what it is. You already know. Y'all see the title of the video, man. So let's go and get into it, bro. So boom, right? We at work. Me and my homies, we chopping it up. We see a new group of, employees, walking in as we walking out. It's like a locker room they had that we come out of. Me and the old girl, we lock eyes. She gave that over the look kind of grin, and, I look back. I'm like, okay, cool. She feeling me. My homie's like, I bet you ain't gonna get it. I was like, bet, say less. I got you. He said, you're not gonna get it, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna get it, bro. Watch. We shook on it, you feel me? So, fast forward. I'm gonna be doing a lot of fast forward too, cause like this gonna be, I don't know how much of a video this gonna be or how many parts. We going through the whole thing, but I'm gonna break it up just so that y'all can understand the events that took place. So boom, right? Her and I, we start working together. We chopping it up, and so she just telling me about her past situation. With the individual she was with at the time, and she was just saying all the things she went through and what he did to her, what he put her through. She was like, he really took an L. I was like, well, shoot, come over here and take this dub then. I said it just like that. I was like, come take this dub. And she smiled. She was like, okay. Bro, in my head, I'm like, did that really just work? Like, bro, that did not just bro, it really worked. I've never did that to another girl, bro. So, I played it cool. I'm like, all right, cool, woo. Not knowing she just got out of a relationship 4 days prior. Just broke up. And we hooked up, well, we got together like that same day or the next day. But we used to always hoop after work. So, she rode with me, to the gym, whatever. And I remember one night, it was at night, we're heading to the court, and something told me to look down. So, I kid y'all not, bro. I'm sitting there, I'm just, I'm chilling. Someone said, look to the right. So I look to the right, I see she texting somebody. So I'm like, okay, I ain't really think nothing of it at the time. But I'm like, just see what it says. So I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, The individual she was texting was replying, "I love you." I was like, okay, maybe it's her family or a family member, something like. But then she goes, "I love you too, kid." I'm like, I didn't say nothing about it. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay. Like, I'm hand on the steering wheel. I'm like, okay. That's weird. So I didn't say nothing about it. I let it go. That was the first strike. Well, first red flag. Second red flag was her and I were going to the mall, and she comes at the house, dangling her whole butt out. She had the tightest volleyball shorts you would have ever thought was on earth. Tight. I'm talking cheeks is all out. Me, as the individual I am, I'm very old-fashioned. I don't, I was raised on representation. Every day that you walk out the house, you representing your family and those around you. So don't be out here making people look goofy. So, she get in the car, I'm like, what you got on? She was like, what's wrong with this? I'm like, bruh, you not wearing that out in public, bruh. Your whole butt out. She was like, well, this is all I got. I'm like, bro, that's not all you got. She was like, this is all I got. Like, what you want me to do? I'm like, bro, go find something else. Like, we not going to the mall with you dressed like that. She was like we went back and forth about a few minutes. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get you a fit. So we go to the mall. I cop her a fit. I wasn't happy she was like that in public. Like, it was not, nah, it wasn't it. It wasn't it, chief. So I got her a whole Nike fit. It was just some, typical girl shorts, but her butt wasn't out. So I got her some shorts and a shirt, and it was something else I forgot. But we end up, we're finally leaving the mall, and I'm on the side of the curb, because a gentleman, you don't ever let your lady walk on the side of the curb in case anything happened with the woo. I kid y'all not, 5 construction workers walk by us. You would have thought this was a skit, bro. Just random 5 construction workers, bro, dressed in the whole fit, walking by. So we walk into the car, they walking by. Something told me just to turn around and look. I look, all 5 of them looking back, directly at her butt. I'm just like, all right, bro. So I'm like, yo, what y'all looking at? We got a problem? They was like, what? I was like, you heard what I said? I'm like, we got a problem. What you looking at, boy? My boy. I said, what you looking at, my boy? So they start, popping off. So I'm like, bet. I'll pop off back. So she's pulling me. My bad, y'all. I'm dealing with my do-rag. She's pulling me, and they're pulling each other into the mall, because we came out the mall, they were coming in. So I got on her about it. I'm like, look, you can't dress like this with me when you out in public. Like, the type of girls I date do not dress like this. This is way before the whole I can wear what I want, my body with the group movement, whatever it is. And so, I nipped it in the bud quickly. So that was the second red flag. The third red flag was, so the third red flag was, she actually brought her ex to the court that we hoop at. There's like fields around the court, and so some dude popped up. She was like, hey, this is my friend with the woo. We were playing football just in the field, it was like 2 or 3v3, nothing crazy. So we're playing, and I'm cool with bro. I'm just being cool with bro. I'm like, what you do with the woo? I was like, I play football. He said, I play football too. I was like, bet. So whole time after her and I broke up, me and my bro was talking. I was like, hey, yo, I think I remember that dude. I was like, what you mean? He was like, bro, I seen him with her the other day. But like I said, this is way after her and I, broke up. He was like, bro, that was her ex. I was like, stop. In my head, I'm like, I know good and well this girl did not bring her ex around her new dude. Like, she just, like, who does that? But yeah, it was her ex. That was the third one. And so, we're just doing our thing, not even, I thought nothing about it. And so the relationship, we're going into, our relationship lasted like 3 months. It started getting rocky just because just certain things on her end, and it was just a lot of stuff I did when I'm away for her, and she didn't really appreciate it. And so one night, we're going to a party, a college party actually. And I told her about the party that I was gonna go with my homies, because one of my bros actually went to the university. And so she was very insecure, very. So she was like, well, I wanna go. Cause she was like, well, who you going with? I'm like, I'm going with my ex, my homie, Actually a few of my homies and her, because she was just part of the circle at the time. She was like, well, I want to go now. I'm like, for what? Because I told her, I was like, me dancing, I'm from Dallas. If I dance and I boogie, I'm not thinking of no girl. I'm trying to kill it on the floor. So I told her, I was like, look, once I start dancing, I'm locked in. I'm zoned out. Don't even bother me. So she was like, okay, cool. So we get there. We're in the car waiting for the, party to start. She just all on me, trying to just, she just smothering me. I'm like, yo, back up. Give me some breathing room. She's like, can you give me, she really said, can you give me some attention? I'm like, bro, I see you every day. We work together. She wasn't trying to hear that. So we get into the party, and the reason why she got insecure was because me and my ex at the time, we been broke up. She was actually talking to somebody, but we stayed in touch because, like I said, she was part of the crew. So she hit me up, hey, you going to the party? I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pull up with the woo. And I'm hooping. At the time, she texted me while my girl at the time was sitting right by the phone. And so she saw the phone light up and she saw the message. And so she just storms off across the field. Across the court. And she just goes to my car. And just whole court stopped. One of my bros was like, hey bro, you better go handle that. I was like, oh, all right, bro. So I had to substitute out, talk to her. She was like, I don't like that you talking to your ex with the woo. Whole time she's talking to her ex. Check this out. So one of my biggest fears was my girl knowing too many dudes, especially my homies that I've never introduced them to. I'm not gonna name my city, but the city that I'm from, we went to a lot of car meets. I'm a big car guy. And so, when you're young, you wanna, tell your bros, hey, I got this, little thing over here. Let me show you her. So he was like, all right, cool, let me see. So I showed him the picture. He was like, yo, I know who that is. I'm like, bro, stop. No, you don't. He's like, bro, yes. And then out of nowhere, he says her name. I never told him her name. He said her name before I even opened my mouth. And my heart just dropped to my stomach. I was like, bro, please don't tell me this is what it is. Please don't tell me this is what it is. And so he was like, yeah, bro, we smashed. I hit. And I was like, bro, stop lying. No, you didn't. I was so naive. I'm like, bro, you didn't hit. There's no way you hit, bro. You did not hit. He was like, bro, yes, I hit, bro. And so after the meet, I hit her, I'm like, yo, you know, such and such? She was like, yeah. I was like, he said y'all hit. She was like, he is such a liar. He whooped it, he lied, And I'm just like, yeah, bro, I got that. I got me a streetwalker. Yep. So, once that happened, that's kind of where the relationship kind of like started sinking. I was actually going back to college at the time. It was my freshman year. I was home for, I think it was Christmas break. But no. It was summer break. It was the end of my freshman year. And I actually got academic suspension. So I didn't know if I was allowed to go back or not. So I was just working a summer job just to, keep money in my pocket. And she actually broke up with me because I was going back to college. She didn't have enough trust in me to, believe that, I wouldn't cheat. And I told him, like, bro, I'm not gonna cheat. Like, that's not who I am as a person. So she broke up with me. And I ended up actually staying home and not going back to school. So her and I, we continued to work together. And we actually got back together, which is crazy. And things just kind of like the ball kept rolling. She broke up with me, but she was insecure of two 16-year-old twin sisters that I was cool with because we're co-workers. Saying hey to me, we chopping it up. There's no emotional connection between either of us. They're 16. I'm 22 at the time. They're 16. Remember that. They're 16. I'm 22. She's 19 going on 20. And she was that insecure of two 16-year-old girls talking to me. So she decides to intervene. Remember, we're broken up. We're not together. She grabs my hand as I'm walking, and we're walking out holding hands. And I'm like, what you doing? We're not together. She was like, yeah, but you still mine. I'm like, but we're not together. Whole time in my head, I'm like, I know why she did that. So fast forward, things just got crazier and crazier and crazier. She actually started doing really good. She started going to church. She stopped smoking weed. Just because like it was just, that's what my aura was like. That was my energy. I was really big in my walk of faith. I wasn't, I was still a virgin. I actually gave her my virginity at 22. So I was really on the straight and narrow. And so we get to the party, the university party. My ex, my homie, all them pull up, and my ex, she pulls up with the person she talked to at the time. And, I introduce them. She's like, hey, how are you? How you doing? Instantly, her whole energy shifted. She just caught an attitude out of nowhere. Didn't shake the girl. She didn't shake my ex's hand. She walked out. She's like, I'm not trying to do this. I'm finna go smoke. And that was kind of like her way of kind of like trying to make me mad because I told her that, hey, you're doing good. You don't need to be smoking. And so she went outside to do that. And she was like, well, I followed her out. She was like, I don't like that, that she's here. She's very pretty and I'm insecure and all this and that. I'm like, that has nothing to do with me. That's on you. So, I'm trying to get her calmed down with the woo. So I go back in the party. Bruh, y'all are never gonna believe what happened next. But that's for the next one. So I'm gonna end the video right here. I hope y'all like the part one. Like I said, I don't know how many parts it's gonna be. It was a lot that happened, but y'all stay tuned for the next one. And make sure you hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. I will be pumping out more videos, man. Like I said, we're back. I promise this time. I'm gonna figure out the schedule, but hit the notification bell so y'all to know when the next video will drop. And appreciate y'all, man.